Welcome to a Thursday edition of Auto News Now. I'm Kristen Strakalaitis. We'll start with Rivian. The automaker is rolling back price hikes for existing reservation holders. The move comes days after facing backlash from customers. You may recall earlier this week, Rivian raised the sticker price of the R1T pickup by 17% and the R1S SUV by 20%. Those increases apply to both new customers and current reservation holders. However, in a letter to customers today, CEO RJ Scaringe says prices for pre-orders as of March 1st will roll back to the previous amount, and customers who canceled orders can reinstate them. Scaringe writing, quote, "Earlier this week, we announced price increases that broke the trust we have worked to build with you. The base price of the R1T pickup rose from $67,500 to $79,500. The R1S went from $70,000 to $84,500. Rivian says the price hikes are due to increasing parts costs and supply chain shortages. However, Rivian says in 2024, it plans to offer a dual-motor version of the R1T that will start at the original $67,500 price. More automakers are halting exports to Russia. The news comes as Russia's invasion of Ukraine continues. Volkswagen Group has suspended exports to Russia and halted local production in the country. The move affects VW's two factories in Russia that produces Skoda models. Nissan also has suspended vehicle exports to the country. Meantime, Mercedes-Benz says it expects to reduce production at some European plants as supplies of parts produced in Ukraine run short. Former Nissan boss Carlos Ghosn is speaking out about the conviction of his former deputy Greg Kelly. As we told you this morning on First Shift, Kelly was convicted in Japan on charges he helped hide compensation for Ghosn. However, he was cleared of most of the allegations he faced and was given a 6-month suspended sentence. That means he'll likely be able to return to the U.S. Ghosn and Kelly have maintained their innocence. Ghosn, who fled Japan to avoid prosecution, offered his support to Kelly, telling our Hans Grimmel, quote, "I pray that he will be able to overcome this huge emotional, psychological, financial impact inflicted on him by the hostage justice system of Japan. He's obviously an innocent man." Kelly plans to appeal the conviction. We have much more on the case at AUTONEWS.com. In personnel news, General Motors has promoted Jeff Morrison to Vice President of Global Purchasing and Supply Chain. He currently serves as Executive Director of Global Electrification and Battery Engineering. Morrison replaces Shilpan Amin, who was appointed President of GM International. And the UAW's Terry Dittes is retiring this summer. The 63-year-old is head of the union's GM department and led the UAW's bargaining during its 40-day strike of GM in 2019. That is all for today. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter at AutoNewsTV. Have a wonderful afternoon, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.